Alright, what is up everyone? It is Jose aka Dvark, and we are back with another video here today. It's going to be actually a reaction review video on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We haven't had a new video in months, or any kind of information really on these Pokemon, or the game itself, since the first trailer dropped. So because of that, there's been a lot of spoilers, which I have done my very best to stray away from. That being said, the trailer drops tomorrow. Finally, we're going to get some updated news. I'm really excited about it. But until then, I decided, you know what? I want to go ahead and do a review slash reaction video to the original trailer that came out a couple months ago, and just kind of see what is in there and maybe what we can put two and two together for the trailer tomorrow. Hopefully, we see something we didn't notice before. I have seen this trailer before, but it's more going to be of like a review slash reaction in case I missed anything, you know, just to kind of get hyped for the next video coming out, right? So that's what we're going to be doing here today. But again, before we begin, please drop a follow, a like, a subscription, whatever it is you guys can do to help the channel grow. I'm trying to make content like this to hopefully be something you guys enjoy. I know I enjoy all Pokemon related things, so by all means. But all right, let's go ahead and get into this video review. Oh man, here we go. Oh man, it looks so cool. First of all, just take a quick look at this. We got a whole, like, this, what does this remind me of? Shrek, if you remember Duloc. Welcome to Duloc, such a perfect time. Yeah, this really reminds me of. It's just like the whole, like the banners and everything they got going on. It just looks like it's going to be one of these imperial-like places, castle-like, but more of like a traditional Spanish-style place. So obviously it's not exactly that, but it reminded me of that as soon as I saw these banners right here. Ooh, Scarlet and Violet, so exciting! Alright, so we got Poppy over here and freaking Mama Deuce over here looking fine. These characters look like they have been through some things in their life, and they're ready to show out what it's all about. So I feel like we are in trusted hands going forward. I think him and I have kind of like the same haircut, you know, a little bit, just, you know, a little bit, you know. Maybe it's more like her. But yeah, this is pretty interesting. I'm trying to see if there's anything in that board behind them. It's just scribbles, really. But sometimes, like, they have like small images of like gimmicks or whatever on there. Though I really can't tell what the heck is going on back there. That's just a straight up scribble at this point. Professor Tudo. Oh man. Look at the starters! I'm sorry, but the starters, man. The starters, just... Can we talk about them for a second? Ooh, man, these starters. Look at them. Just look at them. You have Quaxley, the one I'm gonna choose. You have Fuecoco, which, first of all, what kind of cool name is that? And then the kitty, straight up for the life of me, I cannot remember her name. Sprigatito, I think it's her name. Super cute, absolutely super cute. I'm sure everyone wants it, especially if you're a cat person. But how can you deny the duck with the freaking hairdo? Look. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's you and me, bro. It's you and me. We got this. Fuecoco, is he gonna do like a? Cause I remember in Sword and Shield, when the starters show up, they do like a little demonstration, like a little dance kind of thing before you pick them. And it looks like for Fuecoco, he's gonna like charcoal that apple before, you know, we go into that next part of picking. So that's kind of interesting to see that they put that in there. This is our rival, I think. That person started with a Sprigatito. I feel like that'll be most people going forward. And then right behind this rival, there is an image of a sandal Is that a thing? Are we like sporting shoes out here? The other thing I wanted to really quickly point out, and I didn't notice this until now, so boom, I told you, there's going to be some content you miss in the original trailer. Maybe you guys caught it, but this is me catching it now. Her arm sleeve. She has an entire arm sleeve, and it's it looks like it has like a wrist thing with like a metal piece here. There might be some information there, and there might be another one like kind of back here. I'm not exactly sure what those pieces are for, but I really think it could do something to do with the mechanic for the game. Now, based on the look for it, this looks like it's a futuristic arm sleeve, which means this might be the version for the futuristic one. I'm not sure if there's a different sleeve for the other game. But just based on this, that looks like a futuristic piece, or the futuristic piece could look much more advanced, or they might be the same for both. But regardless, that's an interesting armband that she has going on there. It's got to do something with the mechanic. So far we've had a mechanic for everything. That's got to be the mechanic. So very interesting to see. I wonder how that's going to play a role in the game going forward. The other thing really quickly, I just wanted to point out the texture in her shirt is just insane, outstanding. It looks like they are trying to add detail to this game, and I am very, very excited about that. Wow, that's really, really, really cool. Okay, continuing forward. The new mouse, the electric mouse, they have to have it in every game. She still has it. The other thing is, if you notice, she has the band, the arm sleeve, but your character does not yet. So she's a seasoned player compared to you. She's got a few rounds in compared to your character. At least she's been able to get her sleeve first before you, because your character does not have one yet. Even in this trailer, you don't see one. Now, I don't know if you don't get one at all, but it looks like it's more than just a cosmetic piece for her, so I want to say it could very well have something to do with the actual gimmick for this game. So let's see. So of course, very exciting to see that we are going to be able to play with 3 additional friends outside of yourself. So it's 4 people playing in this game going forward, which is going to make streaming significantly more interesting. Instead of streaming a game by yourself, you could stream a game with 3 friends, and maybe all of you could communicate and talk about what you're doing, where you're going, what's going on in your story. Maybe you guys can like add clips of what they were doing in the meantime of what you were doing. The occasional coming across each other and battling each other might be quite interesting, because that way you can be each other's rivals, in contrast to having a computer be your rival who chooses to type weak to you and says they're going to be the best there ever was. But anyway, that's interesting. I wonder how they're going to work that mechanic out. And I also see a Pikachu here, which is great, but I'm surprised because they already have a Pikachu replacement with that new mouse one. Regardless, Pikachu's a mascot, so I don't think that's ever going to go anywhere. So what do we got here? Just texture. Fantastic texture. But alright, so no sleeve that I can see. However, you got a glove here. The other arm is hidden, actually. Maybe you do have a sleeve, because it looks like the girl with the long pants, the purple ones, looks like she might actually have a sleeve on both arms. That's interesting. It looks like by the time you start your adventure, you might already have the gimmick piece you need going forward. So that's an interesting catch there. He doesn't have anything but gloves. Gloves. Wild Pokemon. We got olives. I'm pretty sure they're gonna clean up the textures, but if you ignore the distant ones and you look at the ones pretty up close, they actually look quite cool. I really enjoy these ones right here. They look pretty cool. The background, the rocks look like they added some textures to that. Trees can get some work done, but overall, I think it's okay so far. Olive. Critical capture. Always a great detail. Lechonk. Okay, really quickly. Alright, so we got Lechonk here. Super cool. I don't remember if this was a thing before. I have to check. But maybe it was. Maybe it's just the look of the actual UI in this game, where the symbol of that Pokemon, it's outside of its little box. But it's interesting that they have that the UI on this is so simple. Actually, now that I'm looking at this is a very, very basic UI. Like very basic. Like we got a square, a triangle, and some circles. That's a very, very basic UI system. I really hope they upgrade it. I mean, it's not terrible, but you know, I haven't seen something this basic since the older games. This looks like it's very, very basic UI. Definitely interested to see what they do. Even the run mechanic, like the run symbol, it's a literally a run person. I don't know, man. I don't know. The UI could use some help. That's my opinion anyway. We got some wild battle encounters. Yes, we do. Is it me, or is his color a little off? I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but his color look like it's maybe a different shade. We could trade from anywhere. That's pretty cool. I like how it's not just like a digital thing you don't get to see. You could literally just you know, magic. So that's pretty cool. We got some wilds, and this is pretty cool. You get to run through an area with a lot of fully evolved Pokemon. So I'm not sure if there's going to be a lot of them in the wild, but if you could see through this game, there's a lot of fully evolved Pokemon in this wild. There's a Gengar here, Lurantis, here's another one, Talonflame. Yeah, there's a lot of fully evolved Pokemon in the wild. I wonder if you can capture them. Maybe it's like the game we have now, Sword and Shield, where in the wild they're already evolved and you can try to capture them. Maybe. It could be somewhat of a similar mechanic, I can imagine. This is actually a very interesting piece here. I don't know if this is a specific gym, a battle arena kind of event post-game, or if this is a new battle mechanic altogether. But you see the flags here and the arena, and if you look at the arena, the staircases kind of swirl upwards. It looks like you actually battle your way up this tower, a literal battle tower, and you battle your way up to the next level, then to the next, and to the next, until you make it to the top. I don't know if this is a specific gym, though. I don't know if I want to say that based on the colors of all the plants. It looks like there's no theme here, no specific type theme, and usually for Pokemon gym badge, there is a theme. There usually is a theme there. But based on what I see here, it looks like it's a battle tower with no real thing. Maybe fire, maybe ground, maybe both. Who knows? But that's interesting. I'm curious to see what exactly that is, and I'd like to see what this ends up becoming. I'm interested. And even the Pokeball, it's not a typical battle Pokeball battle design. Not the center one, but like the two right next to the staircases. So that's an interesting piece here. I'm trying to see what this ends up being later. Hopefully the trailer we'll get today or tomorrow will elaborate on that. Man, a lot of information I didn't catch the first time. Here comes the legendaries. We've had gods. We've had time travelers. We've had luck. We've had a literal victory Pokemon, but now, motorcycles! Yeah! Who needs a god of land and water and air when I could just cruise down to sunshine? Woo-wee! Oh, that's great. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, man. I love these legendaries. Their design is super cool. The concept is super cool. But I don't know how high up that food chain they are in terms of legendaries. Because there's you know, there's some really effective Pokemon out there. Can you imagine just like, imagine being a real trainer and everyone has a legendary. And then someone says, you know what? I'm tired of this. Go, freaking Kyogre, flood everything. And you're like, oh, yeah? You think that's cool? Check out my legendary. Go, motorcycle. I'm gonna... Useless. But that's just in concept. I'm sure in terms of battles, they're equally cool and strong, and you know, those IVEVs, you know, they make all the difference. So, but in reality, the concepts are pretty cool, you know. I'm really excited for them, and I hope you guys are too. These are actually really, really cool. So, yeah, fantastic trailer. I got a lot out of it, more than I thought I was gonna get. There's definitely a lot of really cool things in this trailer that I didn't notice before. Hopefully you guys also noticed some things, just little things that weren't there. I know there's a lot of spoilers out there, and maybe you gave in and you just said, screw it, I'm just gonna see it all because I haven't seen a trailer in so long. Or maybe you're like me and you're just like, come on, please show me something. And finally, tomorrow we're gonna see something. But either way, I hope either way you're equally excited to see the new trailer. Hopefully they give us some new evolution, some new details for the games, anything that's gonna make the game look more exciting for us, you know. Show us some cool things, and I'm really hoping for an evolution. I ain't looking at no spoilers, but I'm really hoping for an evolution. So, knock on wood. But outside of that, yeah, fantastic trailer. I'm glad I was able to watch this with you guys. But alright, thanks again for watching, guys. You guys have been fantastic. And again, if you like this video or content of this nature, please let me know by subscribing, dropping a like, a follow, anything really. It does help the channel grow. And let me know in the comment section if this is the kind of things you'd like for me to continue to do going forward. Hopefully it's something that we can do together. And yeah, have fun. Either way, again, my name is Dark. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. I have social medias up the woozah, so by all means, check out the links, the description below. It's going to have all the information on all my social media. I am a streamer, usually on Twitch, but I also do it on here too. So if you're interested in checking out any of my videos, either check the channels out, check the links below, and stop by. A lot of fun we have with all our friends. We play literally everything Pokemon, so should be fun. But again, thanks again, guys, and then until next time, see ya.